Let's look at some algebraic expressions now and learn how to subtract those. And you're going to find that the process, I hope, is very similar, well, if not exactly the same as we've done with just normal terms when we're subtracting them. How many terms do I have here? You remember? I have 3 terms. This are my xy terms. Here are my y terms. And I just have a constant. Do you remember what my coefficients were? The xy term has a coefficient of 2. The y term has a coefficient of a negative or subtracting of a 13. So how do we add or how do we subtract these? Let's go with the same process. Let's rewrite it as an addition problem. So 2xy, let's add the opposite of 13y. Let's add the opposite of 6 and go from there. Now notice when I'm doing this process here, what it's allowing me to do is I need to maintain these ideas within parentheses. If these parentheses weren't there, then I would have kind of a plus minus back to back. But if I get in the habit of making sure I put parentheses around my terms, then I'm going to have success as we're moving forward. So clean on up. I'm not able to do anything more on this problem, so I guess this example here was just to show you what we need to do when we have several different terms involved. How do we change that into a problem? So let's look at another example. Let's look at 2 plus 3x minus 6x. Let's rewrite it. You're right. Let's rewrite it as all addition problems happening. So it becomes 2 plus a 3x plus the opposite of 6x. I'm able to collect like terms now. 2, the 3x and the 6x's, those are like terms. I can combine those. So this becomes 2 plus, looks like I'm going to have a 6x and it's going to be a negative 3x when I add those together, or it can be written as 2 minus a 3x. Either way of those, either one of those is a fine way to write that solution. All right, one more example we'll write up here. Negative 4x minus 9y minus 2x plus 12y. What are you thinking we need to do with that? Yeah, I think you're right. Let's rewrite everything we can as an addition problem. So negative 4x plus the opposite of 9y plus the opposite of 2x plus, don't need to change that one, that becomes a 12y. If we need to order these terms better and group the x's with each other, we can use our commutative property someplace to do that. Looks like right here in the middle. What was that, a 12? 12y. Now I have my terms grouped together. So how many total x's I have? Negative 4x plus a negative 2x. Since they're the same sign, I could add their magnitudes and carry the sign. Then I have my y's over here. It looks like I have a negative 9y plus a 12y, and that produces a total of a positive 3y. So there we go, subtracting subtracting and looking at some algebraic expressions here.